I want to show you this here. See some downpours. Good evening. And just as I came on the air with live team coverage, guess what? There's now a tornado warning. So I bet I'm going to show you to you guys. There's actually two. One in Illinois, one in Illinois one was just issued as I will start talking about it. So there you go. There's a second tornado warning. Landfall's back on me. As you can already tell, and I can't do no other stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and put him on the stream, and I'll go to this. See what I can do for the stream. We can't just go on all day. We just do for a couple minutes, and then I'll just say I'll pass. But yeah, we're on the air.
Area. Right now.
Oh yeah, definitely.
This is nuts. By the way, back here
A
in West
concern.
Virginia, we've got power lines down. Power lines down.
All right.
Also, up here in, west of Chicago, we've got at least 6 inches of water over Armory Trail Road at Fairfax. We've got multiple streets underwater out here.
Got strong.
Multiple streets underwater. This is a crazy flooding situation that's coming into play here near Bartlett, up there towards Schaumburg. Emergency manager shared a photo of at least 1 foot of water on Pickett Court in Bartlett. So the flooding is getting plumb wild out there too. And look at this hail. We've got big time hail out there in Paxton, Nebraska. This is Scott sending us this. Look at this. You know, my favorite kind of hail is when you have hail inside of hail. Right there it is. You've got hail wrapped inside of hail. That's plumb wild right there. Thank you for sending that in. And then look at this. You can see some of these isolated storms just absolutely exploding from a distance out there from Quincy's perspective in Illinois. This is the definition of pulse storms there. Look at the big anvil on this out there in Mechanicsville, Virginia from Sean. And then we've got Big Rick's Big Barbecue. Okay, real barbecue meats and eats. He's about to get plumb smacked out there in Redbud, Illinois right now from this storm that's coming in. Look at that. The outlook today is crazy off. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Literally, it's just everybody. Like, everybody's included. Anytime you look at this map and you're in at least a dark green area, you got to expect severe weather, especially on a day like today. Our tornado warning is up there in the marginal risk. All of our severe thunderstorm warnings are at least in a marginal risk for the most part. But later on tonight, some of the strongest storms of the day will be happening out here in this area and this area. Guys, there's only 400 of you sharing your locations in the WeatherWise app right now. What are we doing? Yeah, we've been hovering around 40 to 45 severe thunderstorm warnings. You guys let me know if we hit 50, because I'm going to have to screenshot that. I don't think I've ever seen us have 50 severe thunderstorm warnings at one time, except for like some like big outbreaks. Today is not like a huge outbreak. It's literally, it's just a lot of storms.
Oh, by the way, Ryan,
Somebody out here in O'Fallon is sharing their camera.
Ryan, if I have to interrupt you, there have been like 49. I actually saw 50 severe thunderstorm warnings in both continents, both the U.S. and Canada. 42 in the USA. There were 8 in Canada, but now they just dropped to 49. I'm gonna have to screenshot that soon.
Cincinnati, that's out there near O'Fallon. This is a pretty strong storm down here in Chesterfield, coming up towards St. Charles. Dang, there's a lot going on right now. Again, strongest storm on the board right now is in Augusta County, Virginia, 80-mile-per-hour winds. We do still have that tornado warning out here for Stearns County, Minnesota. And then out here, we've got another 70-mile-per-hour wind threat coming into Marion, Mongolia, and Wetzel counties in Pennsylvania and West Virginia. And on top of all that, there is still a tornado warning for Ford and Livingston counties here in Illinois. Somebody in Kankakee says, I'm so excited for some rain. And now my Tempest station is finally set up. Awesome. I'm excited for you. There's some dots. There's some dots. I see y'all now. I didn't know where y'all was.
Where's the 80 miles per hour one?
1,100 people sharing their location with me in the WeatherWise app now.
Where's that 80 miles per hour one? I'm gonna check on that one.
Yeah, all right, we're going up. We're going up. Now, a good way to use this is like, where can you hear thunder right now? A lot of times, these dots will cluster around where people can hear thunder because, you know, the first thing you do a lot of times is open up your weather app. A lot of people open up WeatherWise as soon as they hear thunder, and then might as well share my location with Ryan real quick. And you know, all those little flashing.
Another extremely dangerous situation. I think they're starting to use the words extremely dangerous situation.
It's lagging out my program right now. So here's that tornado warning out here in Stearns County, Minnesota. Your rotation's actually pretty intense right now. So hopefully everybody out there is in their safe spots. I am going to go back down here into the Chicago area and check in on this storm again. It does look like it's going to be getting pretty nuts out here near Tinley Park and Chicago Heights. We also have a little bit of a rotation signature right here coming up towards Chicago Heights, so don't be surprised if they issue a precautionary tornado warning for that right there. Coming back down here into Missouri. This is what it looks like out there near the St. Louis airport in this severe thunderstorm that's going through St. Louis right now. 2 tornado warnings already. Yeah, there's been a lot of tornado warnings. 2. But there's been even more severe thunderstorm warnings. Look at that, 45 right now. That's unbelievably high. That is unbelievably high.
That, Ryan, excuse me. That's up. If you also add the Canadian alerts, 52 severe thunderstorm warnings.
Again, if you want to show us what it looks like out there in your neck of the woods, send us pictures and videos to ryanhallyall.com/submit. Insane flooding in Iowa. The soccer field is underwater. Look at this. We can't even play the World Cup. Look at this. Absolutely buried with water. There it is. All.com/submit. Look at this.
Well, I
More flooding. Look at this.
Another one. That's 40.
Oh my gosh.
Fucking
significant flooding out there from Kate's point of view in Kane County, Illinois.
what's this? That's a flood warning.
And then, yeah, sometimes you'll see these scary-looking
Look at,
clouds.
oh my
in the
God.
over here in West Virginia.
46, and one already is closer to Berkshire County.
Because it kind of reminds you that if they get real close to you, they kind of like creep up on you. They look like Dementors. You guys know what I'm talking about? That's what I call them. I call them atmospheric entities. Yeah. Here's some other crazy-looking clouds from yesterday in Philadelphia. Nice shots. Thank you so much, Jake, for sending that in. And then we've got cars literally up to the daggone hood here in Illinois. Just the flooding is getting pretty nuts.
Hold on a second, I got a report of damage from this. Hold on, I got a report of damage from Buenos Aires, Illinois, according to Pete Nicholas from KOT in the Spire Network reports.
Another crazy picture from our friend Zach out there in Will County, Illinois. Look at this. Yeah, if you ever see a creepy moving like low-hanging cloud that's not rotating,
I know.
Make sure to refer to it as an atmospheric entity or a Dementor. That is the official scientific way to do it. It's one of the first things I learned on my first day in digital meteorology school. And again, if you're just now tuning in, the reason the weather intensity score is so high is not because of not necessarily because of the intensity of the storm. It's because of the coverage.
Oh, and by the way, it can be factored in two additional ways. One, there are so many severe thunderstorm warnings, and two, this is a big boost, tornado warnings. 2 of them in the Midwest.
It's got a lot of storms happening out there for millions of people. Again, let me zoom out to the
Let's take a look
here. There's 2,000 of you sharing your dots with me now. But look at the storm coverage. I mean, you've got storms over here in Ohio, up into Pennsylvania, up into New York. We do have some stuff getting closer to Washington, D.C. now. Let's check in on this severe thunderstorm warning over here. Now, why didn't the radar look? Okay. Severe thunderstorm warning down here between Dale City and Manassas. That'll be getting really close to Washington, D.C. within like an hour, maybe an hour or so. Have whatever's happening in Washington, D.C. today. I don't know.
That storm is gonna be close to Manhattan's Park. So if you live in the city of Manhattan's, gonna be in this town. It's gonna be heading to the D.C. area.
I've never seen that. That's wild.
Oh, by the way. Oh, look at this.
Yeah, I've never seen one of them before. You guys seen one of them? Looks like a DJI drone. Looks like a drone. Yeah, I know nothing about these aircraft.
We could have a severe thunderstorm watch. Oh, look at this. Look at this in Toronto. Okay, that's a heat warning. Which one is the severe warning? Because I believe there is a severe warning in Manitoba. Yeah, this one here. Oh, we got something on KACO. This is a severe thunderstorm warning. We got some
Cool.
Oh, by the way, I want to show you this in Manitoba. We do have a tornado watch for Section 2, but we already got a thunderstorm in Meadow Lake. This is number 21 and it's 26. But again, if you live in Middleway, Canada, you need to be in a safe place. And we do have a severe thunderstorm warning in effect for this one. Ooh. This is not going to be good. We also got a thunderstorm watch. It says here. Yeah, we're going to watch out to see that tornado. We're going to get a tornado warning in Canada today. Ooh, new SVR. This is for Wake County in Indiana.
Down here for Stearns County, a little bit farther to the south, near Paynesville. We've got a significant area of heavy rain and damaging winds coming into the area down here. So, yeah, we're just going to be watching all these storms as they come in. Again, if you're hearing thunder out there, when thunder roars, go indoors. The biggest threat today is probably going to be lightning. Outside of the flooding and some isolated damaging wind events, lightning is going to be something that you've really got to keep an eye on because...
Yeah, well, Lion Hall, if you didn't notice that, that July is the deadliest month, and Saturdays are the deadliest days.
Are you tired of
to
your
be under
ugly,
a
cracked driveway?
warning, and
We have this...
if you don't know, threats for severe weather threats are going to be extreme. I didn't mean to do that, but just want to bring you guys to your attention. That's because it does take care of them right now, every step of the way. So, you're gonna have to watch that very closely. But I want to show you this storm that is just about to move into Durham. What's this? They just expanded it? Let's check the monitor. I think they did expand it to Putnam. Okay, they did. They just expanded. Okay, so they did. So they've now issued it for Bergen, Hudson, Bronx, Queens, New York, Putnam, Queens, Richmond, Rockland, and Westchester, and also New York Harbor. Again, they may issue a downstream watch for Connecticut, Massachusetts, and Rhode Island. Ryan,
screenshot it.
Look at this storm. I want to show you the storm here in Connecticut.
By the way, Scranton, Pennsylvania is under a severe thunderstorm warning. We're talking about 70-mile-per-hour winds coming in. Somebody says, I hear thunder, might as well share my location with Ryan. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. If thunder roars, go indoors, then share your location with Ryan. I wish that Ryan.
Until 11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, and now includes the following counties: Litchfield, Connecticut, and Berkshire, Massachusetts.
For sure.
Remember, a severe thunderstorm.
After you go indoors.
Oh, wait a second.
Look at this. Genoa, Illinois. Another shot of the crazy-looking shelf cloud out there. How do you share it? You got to download the WeatherWise app. It's free.
Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio, commercial radio and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information. Now,
I did not see that coming, Ryan. I did not see that coming. I did not see that coming, Ryan. Now we got a severe thunderstorm watch for parts of the viewing area already. Yes. No! Now they put it a strong thunderstorm warning for Whitfield and Dutchess. Ah, WR100. Don't mind me. Go ahead and turn that on. And I'm gonna go ahead and put this all the way up. We're gonna activate these two alongside the two radios. Sign. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. Did it just say penny size sale? Yeah. Penny size. That's that storm through. So if you didn't see that, I would probably let you know about that. I was trying to press the other button and it accidentally turned it up here. But like I was saying, I'm gonna need to, press the button again and then it's even up. But I did successfully highlight it. I want to show you this again. Woodbury. Got to be a thunderstorm warning in effect for portions of what is this county? Greene County. Greene County. Yeah, Greene County's under this. Didn't mean to do that.
Pretty sure what we're looking at here is
Oh, we got a lightning strike here in Hillsborough County, New Hampshire.
one right there.
We did in fact.
That's brilliant. I could watch that all day.
But we're not done yet. Wait a second. We're not done yet. This storm could continue.
Since we can have fireworks, this non-stop lightning will do. That's exactly right. Thank you, etc. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, honestly, this right here, in my opinion, is more impressive than a fireworks show. We watched fireworks last night, and I'm going to be honest with you guys. Like, after you see a fireworks show once, like, I've seen what now? 30 of them? 32? Like, once you've seen one once, you've seen them. You know what I'm saying? There's something different about a thunderstorm, though. All right? I never get tired of going out there and watching the daggone lightning show come in. But, I'm trying to make you feel better. If your, firework display gets disrupted tonight, you will at least have something like this to look at. There's some lightning out there in Iowa. And then another shot of the big storm coming into Oakland County, Michigan. So it looks like they continued our warning out here past Melrose towards Albany and Minnesota, but they did not do a new tornado warning. Instead, they did a tornado possible severe thunderstorm warning.
Flash flood warning for Scranton.
Towards St. Cloud here soon. The sky is becoming concerning over there, according to a viewer in the WeatherWise app right now.
Flash flood warning for Scranton. So I'm gonna have to put another one in my EAS list. Can't believe it. And I'm gonna need to charge this phone again once this phone goes up to like 30%. Oh, it's currently 18%. I am gonna probably do a chart on this.
Don't be scared. I think you're fine. I think you're fine. Also, our owl has some storms popping up around it, and it looks like our owl is not in the thing right now. So I don't know if it's, going out and getting some, preparation locations.
We did go
I don't know if Houghton Manning is
Okay.
prepared for the storm right now or what.
I'll check the storm flag.
There are some storms in the general vicinity of the island. Yeah, Crawfordsville, you guys going to be watching this storm off to your west.
L
Look at here.
43.
Look at here. We got
Wilkes-Barre,
people
PA.
going down the creek. We got people in the creek and going down the creek.
Locations
And
that
there's
will
severe
experience
thunderstorm
flash
warning
flooding
overlay.
include
What are we
Wilkes-Barre,
doing?
Pittston, Falls, Muhlenberg, Dunmore, Old Forge, Artbald, Dixon City, Milesic,
I don't blame you.
Elephant,
It's hot out
Clark
there.
Summit,
We gotta get
Edwardsville,
some relief.
Luzerne, Harvey's Lake, West
But this
Wyoming,
is probably not the
Moscow,
best place to
Clark's
be right
Green,
now.
Luxon, and Elmhurst. Turn around. Don't
Is
drive
this
when
like-
encountering flooded
Is this
roads.
the Crawfordsville,
Most
Indiana
flood
beach
depths
right
occur
here?
in vehicles.
What are we looking at right
Be
here?
aware of your surroundings and do not drive on flooded roads.
I didn't know we had a beach in Crawfordsville, Indiana. Right next to the creek, you can go kayaking, you can go get in the water. You literally, it looks like you have sand over here. We've got a whole beach.
More strong thunderstorms.
And now look, as soon as the rain starts, they're going to go under the overpass. I can't think of a worse situation.
I believe they're gonna have to put quarter-sized here with the storm over in Warren. Just look at that.
We do have a ton of people without power. Right now in Michigan, there's 318,000 customers without power.
Severe thunderstorm warning
In
continues.
Missouri, there's over 100,000 customers without power right now because of the damaging storms. So, these storms
They
are,
should have said
they do mean
Fairfield
business tonight. We've got a
instead
severe
of
thunderstorm warning out
just.
here for Alfalfa Major and Woods counties in Oklahoma as well for the next 34 minutes. So you guys need to be getting indoors and away from windows out there.
Instead of just saying Litchfield and Berkshire,
Thompson says
Massachusetts.
crick, it's pronounced
Because look,
crick.
it does have
Please
support
do not tell me you guys
to
call
issue it for
creeks
Connecticut.
cricks. Oh my gosh, what are we doing?
It definitely does have to support. It needs to go
Yo,
for Connecticut.
You say I'm going to
go to
down by
Connecticut.
the creek and fish? A crick?
Oh my!
Ew! I cannot stand that. There's no way I can change. There's no way I can do that. I'm sorry, guys. You're just going to have to unsubscribe or something. I don't know. But there's no way I could ever call a creek a crick. That sounds like blasphemy.
What's this? Severe thunderstorm warning for
Hey, Ryan, help.
Charles Stafford. Okay, they did not put this as an EDS. Good.
So where do we say crick? I've never heard anybody call it a crick. That sounds bad. That sounds like a bad word. It sounds like something I shouldn't say on stream. That doesn't sound very family friendly.
Oh boy.
That sounds like something you call somebody you don't like.
Well, mistakes do happen. That's where we learn a lot more. During storm coverage. And yes, this banner, I don't know what to say, because when you're talking about severe weather, it impacts you a lot of times. When it doesn't matter anyways. Oh, and just before I get lost, bam. Let's go here, let's go this one, and I'm gonna go. Yeah, it doesn't matter anyways, because, yeah, no. they're gonna have to expand the severe thunderstorm warning to include virtually all the counties and
Maybe,
mentioned.
I don't go to Indiana that often, so. But
yeah.
you're trying to tell me that that's what everybody calls it. And no, ain't no way, son. There's just no way. By the way, Gary, Indiana, you guys have got about 10 minutes before the strong storm moves into your area, the one that's coming south of Chicago. Somebody says, hey, Ryan from the Green family, hello. Hopefully you guys are faring well. This is a pretty strong storm coming through right now. Should be clearing out here before too long, though. Again, that storm down here in Arkansas is looking pretty nasty as it comes into El Dorado. Look at this. This is pretty intense.
Oh my goodness.
Holy smokes.
Oh boy.
That's a storm coming into El Dorado, Arkansas right now.
This is not looking good for those.
Yeah, this is a bit.
Oh my.
Misunderstanding.
Lightning strike
there's people in Indiana that are saying it's creek, and there's people in Kentucky saying it's creek. I think that we're all just. I don't know what's going on here. Yeah. We're all confused. It's definitely not creek though. Can we do a poll? What do most people call it? It's like not a river, not a large, not
it's
a stream,
creek,
not a ditch. What do you call bodies of water in between a stream, ditch, and a river? Let's do a poll. Creek or crick?
No. That's the problem. And that's my concern. No, don't mind me. That's not That's not my concern. That's your concern about the misspelling of one word, but a misspell of double words. Not good. Not good. No. Hopefully I don't go to the bathroom and you want me down. So that we can get some wild alarms. And I'm gonna get my other radio too because I haven't had time to do, other channels. So I think it's time to do that. Looks like WXJ42 is currently on the degrade side because they were out of service and they're still working on it still, although they are back on the air. So, let's realize that. Had my radio gotten that way, and I would have gotten a little bit of WWE 33, and therefore I would probably be able to activate listen to the severe thunderstorm warning for portions of Hudson. Got a destructive foot. Are you talking about the destructive foot now?
Considerable, or actually a destructive damage threat, severe thunderstorm warning now for the Stratford area.
Look at this.
This is actually
Guys,
going to be a really intense storm, and this
hey
is
Ryan,
right
I got an update. 53
Washington,
now
DC.
because
So this is one of the strongest storms on the board right now.
53 warnings because there are 41 in the USA and 12 in Canada. Although you don't count Canadian words, this is like a big day without like an outbreak. We can officially call this an outbreak because this is a serious storm threat. So yes, this is officially an outbreak. Although we did already get 2 tornado warnings in the Midwest, we have already seen two clusters of severe thunderstorms. Wow, I'm like so shocked right now when I saw that activation. Oh man, and we got a little bit of a flash flooding for right now in Scranton. What was I about to say? A storm. We got a strong thunderstorm warning now for Crawfordville. That will be in effect until 6:30. That area also had a flash flood warning, I believe. No, it just had a flood warning until 9 p.m. this evening. They just issued that one. I believe of caution. Got a pretty strong storm. I want to show you this on our viewers here. There's a strong storm right up below and into Warren. That's Warren's. That's Warren's. Warren's. Towards Warren's. Okay. Yeah. So that's the 6th. Yeah, that's very good. This storm is heading to Warren's officially, and we just have 24 minutes until this severe thunderstorm warning expires. I bet you they will expand this to western Massachusetts or at least southern New York, or even a little bit of western Connecticut, perhaps. We could have a severe thunderstorm warning in Hartford County or Litchfield County or even Fairfield and Haven. Why not? Is it moving to the east or southeast? Oh, it's going to the east. This one, I believe, is going to the southeast. East-southeast. Okay. So, could move east, so it could move to us. So, that it's probably going to head to us, unfortunately. So, yeah, it's moving east-southeast, and unfortunately, we cannot move it east-south. This one cannot move east-southeast. Unfortunately, it's doing that because, well, the track. We got a lightning strike or 2 lightning strikes actually, in Dunsville. That's in Middlesex County, Massachusetts. So, got to watch for that to see if they will up. We're gonna see thunderstorm warning. That is for Ulster, Columbia, Green. We got a lightning. I was showing you before that severe thunderstorm warning was issued. A couple of lightning strikes over in Dunsdale, and again, I'm watching Waterbury. Oh my God. Waterbury is getting soaked right now. Waterbury. Back to Illinois, I believe. I believe that's Illinois, or even Pennsylvania, or Maryland, or the D.C. area, if you want to.
I wasn't ignoring.
Oh, no. No advertisements.
Yeah, I can see it. That's a nasty shelf rolling in over a packed stadium.
Don't you think that they should put the 24/7 Y'all stream on that monitor back there, and you would be able to make them much more aware of the storms coming in?
They should, because that monitor is basically a decorative rectangle right now.
Exactly. All right, thank you.
Thank you so much. That was Y'all actually. Talking to Y'all. It's in the severe thunderstorm warning continues for Catskill and Germantown up until 12:30. Until 7 p.m. Eastern Time, I believe, or it's 6:30. One of those, 6:45. Gonna be very close there from the storms out. Or somewhere else in between there. I didn't think there was going to be any sort of storm threat with this. Or did it? Got a lot more lightning strikes over in Teensboro. There may be our first severe thunderstorm warning in Massachusetts today. if this continues to add up and we get gusts of over 60 miles per hour and at least penny-sized tails. Let's check Boston's radar. Not seeing any. But I did see confusing to me on the Albany radar. Let's check the velocity mode. Let's see how much winds are there. With this one, the winds are moving. Ooh, I believe it looks impressive, doesn't it? 60 miles per hour, that means we're gonna be bad. This means 60 miles per hour wind gusts will be color coded. Hopefully we don't get 60 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter size day with this storm. Hopefully we can get at least 50 miles per hour. But, you know, considering how the storm is moving through right now, I'm not sure what's going on here as well. And I'm going to charge my computer now. I'm going to... and what happens is I need to charge both of my phone and my computer. So I'm going to need a lot of charge because I forgot to charge them today. So I'll be able to take a pause with it on 6 years from this phone once out of batteries. Continuing on the storm, thunderstorm warning for Whitfield County until 6:15. Gonna go ahead and go here. And a concern to it. I'm not sure if PBN decided not to do that. Because he decided not to do that, huh? Uh-huh. Okay, whatever. Should have been a lot more, you know, conceptive. And I didn't need to do that. Concerning that thing would take me up time. Oh, yeah? Moves back up there. Alright, let's recap the moment supplies with the severe thunderstorm watch for which Yonah Berkshire counties.
60-mile-per-hour winds coming in. Somebody says, I hear thunder, might as well share my location with Ryan. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. Thunder roars.
That's new. That's new, huh? I'll take that back. If a new SVR gets issued.
And then another great storm shot from JGG Pilot.
Hold on a second. I'm gonna go ahead and change the graphics on this thing. I'm using Google Slides.
Banana Ball is super popular right now. Yeah. I've watched some of it. It's actually, I get it. I get why it's so popular. It's pretty entertaining, that's for sure. We've still got a debate going on in the chat about creek versus crick, but we have settled it. It is officially creek. We've held a poll. This is a democracy, and if you lost, you know, you just have to deal with it, okay? Like, you're wrong, so don't know how else to put it, man.
Confirmed with that.
El Dorado, Arkansas is about to get plumb smacked here by a severe thunderstorm. So we're watching this camera. This is the one we saw the shelf cloud on earlier. Now the actual storm's coming in.
I'm starting to lose sight of lightning in the Teensboro area. I'm not sure why they would have not, you know, they should have put a severe thunderstorm warning box already.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so. St. Louis, it looks like the worst of the storms have moved out of St. Louis. The storm that went through St. Louis is now diving to the south and east towards Sparta, and there is a severe thunderstorm warning down there for the next 46 minutes. Ask Y'allbot. All right, Y'allbot, what do you call a flowing body of water that's not a river? It's not as big as a river, but it's also not as small as like a stream or a ditch. What do you call that?
That's a creek or a brook, depending on where you grew up. Same idea, different accent.
Okay, so not a crick?
Crick is a dialect pronunciation of creek. Same thing, different mouth. If someone says crick, they're not naming a new feature. They're just from somewhere that says it that way.
Well, I'm from Appalachia, deep in the deep, dark hills of eastern Kentucky. Okay? And everybody around here that I know anyway says creek. So where is this crick dialect coming from?
Crick shows up in parts of Appalachia, the Midwest, and the South. It's not the whole region, just pockets and families. Eastern Kentucky saying creek makes sense. The crick crowd is just a louder cousin at the reunion.
Understood. Thank you.
Later.
Sirens are going off.
Understood. Violate strong storm out here in Posey and Vanderburgh County, Indiana.
Let's go to Indiana, huh?
So y'all need to be getting indoors and away from windows. Still, strongest storm on the board is going to be over here south of Washington, D.C. The storm coming up into Triangle right now is looking absolutely destructive with the potentially 80-mile-per-hour winds on the way. Also, there is a storm out here approaching Indianapolis with a special weather statement on it. This is a Temu dollar store, half off, diet, great value, layaway, severe thunderstorm warning for Crawfordsville, okay? So our people in the creek might be okay. Okay, yeah, they got out of there. Wait, they actually did. They're actually under the overpass. No way. We totally predicted this. They actually took cover in the overpass. Now, here's the dangerous part. What if there's a flash flood? This is worse than even parking. This is worse than parking your car under an overpass. Being barefoot next to the creek under an overpass during a thunderstorm that has torrential rainfall. I couldn't think of the worst place you could possibly be.
Oh boy.
By the way, somebody else out here near Crawfordsville is sharing me a live feed right now. Look at this. I've got a backyard front porch correspondent here giving us a live view of the storm coming into Crawfordsville, Indiana right now. Look at this. This is what it looks like. Somebody with the WeatherWise Pro app is giving us a live view right now. Can you point us back up to that like turbulent part? Yeah, right there. Thank you. Yeah, so this is what it looks like. This has still got a strong updraft on it. It's still getting a little bit stronger. So you might see this actually upgraded to a full flavor severe thunderstorm warning as it gets closer to Indianapolis. Thank you so much for sharing this. We low-key got slammed last night. A lot of people did. I would have been live last night, but we were, I just kind of took the day off. We watched fireworks in my town. Yesterday was my, 4th celebration. And, there's some stuff that was going on with my family today, but I figured we'd go live today because, there's just such a massive amount of people that are getting impacted by severe.
We got a severe thunderstorm warning
Impactful.
for Columbia, Wyoming, and Sullivan counties in Pennsylvania.
Yesterday, so that's good. Landon,
I don't see a severe thunderstorm warning for these two severe storms. The one in, the one
There's another
in
look at the shelf coming into Joliet,
in Naugatuck and
Illinois
Woodbury,
This is absolutely
or an
nuts.
extension to the
More flooding
watch
out there in
for
Naperville.
portions
We've
of
had some crazy flooding west
Germantown
of
and
Chicago
into
today.
Caxville. I actually didn't understand why. Berkshire County got expanded to the watch in the first place, because they were in the Albany region. They should have put it a downstream watch for everyone, or maybe have no watch at all. But now they, but now it's to be a thunderstorm watch officially suspended until 11 p.m.
.com/submit. And look at this from yesterday. Some crazy looking clouds out there. Yesterday, from Matt Pat's point of view, out there in Tennessee.
And if those storms don't make the beat, no one will can.
Jasper County, Indiana, look at that. More northern lights last night. You guys are sending in some awesome, photos. Keep them coming. RyanHallYall.com/submit. Somebody in Crawfordsville said hello. Yellow.
Yo.
We got to get these people out of the overpass, out from under the overpass.
I do want to say, if you're in the tornado, or if, excuse me, Ryan, if you are in a tornado warning or a flash flood warning, do not, and I repeat, do not try to attempt to drive under an overpass or an underpass, because, like you are about to see, you saw just a few minutes ago, there were people in the overpass. What a bad idea to do that. I've got an update on this. Refund so much. Didn't expand to food. What's this? We got an update. They just put up a flash flooding possible now, which is New Jersey. Okay. So what's going to be this? They can totally expand this to include Fairfield, Middlesex, and even they want to. What? Because look. All of Connecticut, Rhode Island, Southeast Mass, and even Western Massachusetts is all under the slight risk. And if they do uncover a separate watch, only accompanying like 6-7 counties, that's not going to beat the record for the lowest amount of counties in a severe thunderstorm watch. The lowest amount was back in a couple, like a couple months ago, where they've just issued a watch for 4 counties.
So why doesn't Caldwell report?
There he is, motion. This is one of the almost.
But we've got one part of a watch in. But we already got one watch. But we already got someone under a watch. How about that?
But we've got less storm chasers. All the storm chasers, rightfully so, by the way, have taken the day off, spending time with their family. There's not a lot you can chase on a day like today. I mean,
we got a strong thunderstorm warning. It's now down to 40 miles per hour. Oh, no. Wait. Okay, this is going to intensify potentially. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my radio, also my radios, to see if anybody can get WXJ 42. Because if they do, then I can get myself ready for a severe thunderstorm warning. A severe thunderstorm warning for portions of New Haven County. So yes, we have the potential to see this being upgraded to a severe thunderstorm warning now. But it's this. Did all the lightning from the storm in Chelmsford now just gone? Interesting, huh? That's interesting to know about that in Chelmsford. Ooh, new warning. Rakanana. Rain. Pike County. This is gonna be until oh my God, 7:15. So 7:15 is gonna be there. We're gonna go to the hour mark, and probably soon we're gonna be ending the stream because remember, this battery doesn't hold a lot because it's an older phone. The storms that are still in St. Louis are still in St. Clement. So I think that is the. So I see you. I see you. Oh, we got one storm teacher. Bryce kind of. Why Bryce only and then all the other ones took the day off? It just impresses me. We got a new lightning strike in Richfield County, huh? That can impact Waterbury again. With this time with thunder. Thunder. Okay. We're gonna move on. Continuing to be a fun story for Germantown. Livingston, Carmack. Oh my God, it's Hillsdale. Oh boy, this is tough, guys. If you know that, we're gonna keep on being live on YouTube for a little bit again. Severe thunderstorm warning in effect for portions of Pennsylvania, New York, and all the other ones. We have a strong thunderstorm warning for New Haven and Middlesex County. It's just already at the 6 p.m. mark, and we should have listened to the fireworks, the Star Spangled Springfield today. Maybe have to be postponed to tomorrow because of those severe storms. And tomorrow is not going to be that good either, although it is better than today because most of the severe weather threat stays to our south. But any storms that do develop tomorrow have the potential to be strong. Whether or not we're going to get another chance for severe weather depends on the tracking. If they do not appear, so then that would be some good news. It's 3:41 from Marlborough County until 7 to 6:45. So that's an update for you. Adams, Cumberland, Juliana, Perry counties until 7 p.m. We got a report on Patton in Cambria County of a trees down report. Checking Eagle counties under some damage. Got a report of that. Trees blocking all of State Highway 20. I'm not sure if they actually reused the reports or not. I'm not sure. Let me actually go here and click on. Yeah, the line 5. Let's see. Settings. I thought I just saw one from Massachusetts. I'm not sure because you gotta still have to be functional warning. I was just looking at the settings. Never mind. Tsunami warning. Ooh. Wind in air. Others. Yeah. I'm not sure why. Silver. I have never seen a silver danger warning or shelter-in-place warning. I have seen on the other evacuation immediate, civil emergency message, law enforcement warning, and local area emergency. And we still have a law enforcement warning. Two of them. And of course, and there's also a typhoon warning as well. I have never seen a typhoon warning for, the Western Pacific. Ever. Well, we got a report. What's this? Got it's just in. The severe flash warning continues to prevail Westmoreland and South Central India. The counties continues. And we have another one. Tracking, many storms. I don't know why they did not put, man's... probably even some of the coastal areas. Go to the areas of Lakewood, Avon Lake, Cleveland. Yeah. I don't know why the coastal areas were excluded from this, probably because their risk was lower. Yeah. Let's see. Did Upton, New York expand? Okay. Usually, reports come from. So we got so that's our first special weather statement today in the Middlesex and New Haven one. They really also should have done one for Orange County, a strong thunderstorm warning for Orange County. They should have put a strong thunderstorm warning for Orange County because, we got a lot of them. You can get a lot of them, and you will have to pay them sometimes. But yeah. Oh, and by the way, some of them expire a couple of minutes. I got one in Wichita County that will expire in 44 minutes. One that will expire at 9 p.m. this evening. A couple other ones. That one will now go until 9 o'clock this evening. This one in New Hampshire will expire at 9 p.m. And for us here in Western Massachusetts and across many areas, 23 forecast zones in Massachusetts, which does not include Nantucket and Block Island. You are under an extreme heat warning until the time is to expire. And hopefully soon we'll get some new alerts. We are now at 36%. Okay. So, pretty good on that. Hopefully we'll get to it. And once this is draining, I should hopefully get ready for that one. Because then I will save some battery life. New Haven. Yeah, I'm gonna have to be monitoring that very closely because if it hits the Long Island Sound without an extreme heat, you know what? I'm thinking of WXG 42 being in Meriden, and Meriden is about to get hit again. If damage occurred from it, it could result in a loss of WXG 42 for the second time. I'm like, again. Due to damage from severe weather. Okay. Let's see. Hudson, and the severe flash warning should be expanded again. I'll show you. I'll show you in the new box that they should issue it. Take a look at that. Alright, this should be the new box. I believe it will cover extreme portions of Berkshire County. So here it is. As you can see right there. I have actually never said an hour-long video for the first time in a while. And again, tomorrow you will see me in the Western Mass emergency net. And unfortunately, this battery life is still at 20%. and it's gonna be a pause right now because we have lots of things going on, and it could be drained the battery. Forcing me to use my phone as the current one and limiting line haul to just a couple of minutes. Not sure what to do here. We got this storm.
Up on Marlboro, downtown Washington might be able to go a little bit longer without having any storms. So, you know, the flights and stuff are going to be able to continue. This guy's still doing his thing. And look at all these people. So, yeah, hopefully the storms, you know, stay away, but I'm not convinced.
What's this update?
Because it's going to be pretty, I mean, there's going to be a lot of storms pop up. I mean, look at this. You can see that. You know, towering.
Got an update, and this is the first message field that we got a 3-thunderstorm warning for Sullivan County. Excuse me, I'm gonna press pause on you. Let's go on WXL 37. Let's go to where it says Noah.
Shot of that,
Oh yeah. If Sullivan County didn't get there, I'm gonna need to watch that very, very closely. Don't do that again, okay? All right, I'm gonna need that very closely. All right, let's see. Bethlehem, Watertown, especially Watertown. Watertown needs to be paying close attention if the concerns. So now we got some lightning again in Bowick. So looks like more. There's another, but I don't know. We could see another severe thunderstorm warning. Note: you can have 1,000 lightning strikes and cannot have an SVR. With frequent ground-to-ground lightning occurs with a storm, and yes, we have a lot of clusters of storms moving through the area, and hopefully within the area we're done with them. And oh boy, not good at all. This is going to be. Ow! Look at this in Wallingford. We got some lightning, huh? That is so much in 1 hour. Let's see. Yeah. I will not be continuing with the lightning strikes here in Germantown. And we got a severe thunderstorm warning potential. We got an update. Okay, the severe thunderstorm warning has now been expanded. Ulster and Green until. What time is it? 7:15 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And another update. They've expanded the severe thunderstorm warning again. They've issued yet another severe thunderstorm warning. This time for Dutchess, Columbia, and Green. 2 activations. 2 activations at the same time. Okay, this is gonna be great, guys. Because when I got, like I was saying now, I got 2 severe thunderstorm warnings from the National Weather Service in Albany at the same time. Mm-mm-mm. And because of this, they may issue because let's see, because Pittsfield's under the severe thunderstorm warning. Let's see what upgraded this thing to storm threat number 10001, and they didn't put Nassau County yet. If Nassau County will to be under the severe thunderstorm warning, I definitely will say that Fairfield will also be in there. And Pennsylvania. Lots of counties under the severe thunderstorm watch. Sorry about that, Pittsburgh. Sorry about that, Pittsburgh. Yeah. I have a destructive severe thunderstorm warning in Maryland. And unlike the others, this one is an extremely dangerous situation. An extremely dangerous situation with tornado likelihood. Oh boy, this is gonna be bad. So large hail, damaging winds, and continuous. This is a serious situation. Move indoors immediately and move to the basement if at all possible. And oh my goodness, this is like a big storm. I can't just believe that. You got 2 separate severe thunderstorm warnings issued at the same time. One in New York and one also in New York. 2 in New York. How about that? Both of these warnings are gonna be impacting Dutchess County, New York, huh? Are you really that crazy? Or maybe even Ulster, you're like, or maybe Ulster, you're like, possible? Because I'll go for, oh, we got an update on that storm warning. What is that for? Middlesex and New Haven until 7 p.m. So, yeah, watch it when the twins in, and I'll be back where we go like 67. And when we go back up to like 65 or something like that, just because I need to have a lot of charge for this. And this one, although it drains fast, it can charge fast as well. So kind of the same thing here. Very, very cool. Okay, we got something going on here. We got a storm here in portions of Litchfield County. So definitely the concern from public safety. And then right when storms develop, that's where storms develop. Oh, I also gotta turn off the light because although it's gonna be dark, I heard from Mom that turning off the light will save 10 degrees from this extreme heat. Good news is that today will likely be the last day of this extreme heat. And we will go back to normal temperatures later in the day today. Oh, Stars Over Springfield will begin in about a few minutes. And they've expired the strong thunderstorm warning. We continue with it in Wallingford. And let's see, we told you this a few hours ago. Oh, yeah, if you didn't mention that. Okay. Wallingford, are you done? Okay. So it's gonna take a long time to, get this uploaded because we have a lot of uploading to do with this one because it's an hour long. And I'm gonna have an update probably around 8-ish. And I'm gonna keep my weather readers on at this point. I don't know if I'm gonna keep them on all night though, because there will be 2 batches of severe thunderstorms. So just that, and they canceled a lot of New York, which is some good news. Oh my goodness, just only Delaware's open and the Litchfields and Berkshires. Oh, we got a couple of airport weather warnings, one in Boston local. We got cloud to ground lightning within 10 miles of the airport at Boston Logan Airport and at Hanscom Field. So cloud to ground lightning within 10 miles of each airport, which is pretty nice. Oh yeah, Livingston. Oh, we got. Is it for the same reason? Lexington, Bedford. Okay, so that's a lot of. So it's between Lexington and Bedford, 2 areas where the concern is for some nasty weather. Huh? Okay. So you got Lexington right here, and you got Bedford right there. Unfortunately, you will not be seeing the PBMs, the BBM. Okay, that's enough. Yeah. Oh my God. Okay, look at this. This is like if you live in New York. Oh, look at this. Northeast Pennsylvania. Oh, it's for Massachusetts as well. Southern Berkshire County is under this as well. Northeast Pennsylvania and to southern New York and western Connecticut. So yes, so they continue this the flood for severe thunderstorm watch, and the severe thunderstorm watch could be expanded to. Oh, we got an update. Oh, kept the severe thunderstorm warning. I don't know why they decided to not cancel it. Because it's inside the new one. It's inside the new one, huh? Oh, they did cancel it for Greene and Ulster. They should have also canceled it for Columbia because there's a new warning. I don't know why they continue to put just Columbia. But they are under a severe thunderstorm warning. And here's the storm threat. Let's go here and see. Ulster and Greene. So yes, Greene County is still under the warning. Greene County still under the warning. And what's this? Looks like soon we will go back here. Again, Waterbury. Alright. We have Keene as well. What's this? Did they just cancel the let's go to Gray. Did they cancel the heat advisory? Yes, they did. So in New Hampshire, you're now done with the severe thunderstorm warning, but we're still not done yet. And Cleveland just canceled theirs. Possibly Boston will cancel theirs in about a few minutes, and maybe even Upton as well. Maybe Albany as well. Lots of National Weather Service offices will probably be canceling heat advisories in a while bit. Boston may also decide to expire it as well, so I'm not sure yet because we haven't seen this yet, but we'll just have to wait and see. Because, and maybe, we'll see what happens after that. Considerable damage spread for Charles and Prince George's counties in Maryland. Ryan Hoyle, if you'd like to talk about this bush fire, what do you have?
4 tobacco units have. Wait, what? The audio's not working. Apparently, there's also a brush fire that started down here near Port Tobacco Village. Oh, the tobacco units are probably, firefighters from the tobacco village. Anyways, Waldorf, you guys need to be preparing for 60 to 70 mile per hour winds. Somebody out here says the wind has already picked up. Fireworks? Oh yeah, don't be pre-shooting your fireworks in the 70-mile-per-hour winds. Now, come on now. I thought we were smarter than that. We have big trees, 80-mile-per-hour winds can go somewhere else. That's what I'm saying. Somebody out here south of Olney says, is it time to batten down the hatches? Yeah, you might as well. The storm's to your north, but we're getting reports of winds even outside of the storms.
Ooh.
So I would definitely, if you have any hatches to batten, I would go ahead and batten them down. Somebody says I miss winter. Honestly, me too. Honestly, I felt that. That part. All the way out here in Kansas, we also have a severe thunderstorm warning for Cowley and Sumner counties.
Okay.
Some say it like Wilkes-Barre, some say Wilkes-Barre, and some say Wilkes-Barre. We guys need to get that sorted out. Last I checked, fireworks are banned for civilian use in the state of Maryland. Is that true? Y'all bot, are fireworks banned for civilian use in Maryland?
Short answer, mostly yes, with narrow exceptions. Maryland bans most consumer fireworks like aerial stuff and firecrackers. The usual legal lane is limited to ground-based sparkling devices and similar novelties, but it still varies by county and city. Baltimore City, for example, bans most of it outright. If you want the exact rules where you are, check your local jurisdiction before you light anything.
What area in the United States has the most lenient rules around fireworks?
Generally, the more lenient rules are out west and in parts of the plains, where many states allow a wide range of consumer fireworks, including aerial and explosive types, as long as you're outside local burn bans and fire restrictions.
Doesn't Tennessee allow big fireworks?
Tennessee allows consumer fireworks at the state level, including aerial stuff, but it's not a free-for-all. Cities and counties set their own rules, with sales windows, usage hours, and extra bans in some places.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, and by the way, as you were just saying, I told you we had another strong thunderstorm warning out till 7 p.m. They visited the same thing as they did for the other storms. And now we got another severe thunderstorm warning for northern Middlesex National. And it's seen probably gone as the previous one, but they've extended the time to 7 p.m. like the other one. And again, we still have that severe thunderstorm warning. And this is Berkshire, and you don't want to miss that moment when the National Weather Service in Albany said, yes, we can issue it, or no, we cannot issue a severe thunderstorm warning, excuse me, in Berkshire and Westfield counties. So you probably have to see that either live or from my next EAS compilation, which I'm about to make. We got a severe thunderstorm warning for Warren County in New Jersey, and Sussex County, New Jersey, Morris County, New Jersey, and Monroe County in Pennsylvania until 7:45 p.m. So that will be in there for another hour. We got an update. Severe thunderstorm warning for Cumberland, Dauphin, Lancaster, Lebanon, Perry, and York counties until 7:15. Again, yeah, so not a good look here if you live in New York. If you live in Pennsylvania, because you got a lot of warnings. And we do have a flash flood warning. For Fayette, Washington, and Westmoreland counties until 9:30. So we do have the risk for flash flooding across most areas. So yes, we do have that chance. That one. Later on today, they could produce torrential rainfall, and they may therefore will be producing flash flooding. If you live in a flooded road, do not try it. Do not go for flooded roadways. Because that will not work unless you're in the area, you know, immediately. I think that's what most people would do. That's what most people would actually, do during severe storms. And soon we're gonna be turning off this warning, this coverage, and just take a pause for it. The reason why, like I said, we're on the air is because we have multiple severe thunderstorm warnings for portions
I
of
need
the Mirror area.
a thing that plays like the nailed it thing. That's like it's officially plumb wild. Kind of like if you've ever watched the news and like there's a breaking news thing, it's all red. And it's like doom, 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 doom. I need that for plumb wild moments. I'll get to work on that actually.
Don't make it to work.
Again, looks like Washington, D.C. Ooh, there's a storm that's formed on the east side of Washington, D.C. over here, just in the past couple of frames. Look.
In New England, look at this. Look at this. 51. 51. I am 53. 54. We've reached the 70 mark in both Canadian and United States awards. Wow. We've already hit 70 awards in portions of the USA and Canada, with 54 warnings in the USA and 18 in Canada. How impressive is that? And we have a tornado watch in Canada, and a severe thunderstorm watch for Litchfield, Berkshire, and Rensselaer counties, New York. How about that for WDFA vibes, and just for a capture of that during the program? This is how hours of severe weather coverage go through, we go here. You can see all this. Oh, excuse me. This is like a severe weather outbreak right now because we have so many severe thunderstorm warnings. All of this is pretty much under a severe thunderstorm warning until 7:45. Pretty much under a severe thunderstorm warning. Oh boy, look at this in Akron. They should issue a severe thunderstorm warning for Richfield and Berkshire counties pretty soon. I'm actually gonna probably turn on my video cam in case this battery gets to dead level. But this is the next warning marks they should issue, and they should issue it immediately because these storms are moving in their direction. So there's the storms over Akron, and this would be bad news for those who can't make it out there. I'm actually gonna get this thing here to recording. It's at 49%, so hoping we can get there. Yeah, I'm hoping we can get into it also on live. Before it comes out. WXC41 will have to be pretty shortly. Let's go here because
We got one coming up towards Glen Burnie. Somebody says, finally a break from the storm drought. Yeah, a lot of people are happy about the rain. A lot of people are happy about the rain to give us a break from the heat. This is what it looks like out there in Oxford, Mississippi, though. They're getting plumb smacked right now by a big-time thunderstorm.
oh boy, look at this. Not good at all in New York.
Flying winds, I bet. I actually don't know. I don't know how much, like, if you're flying 1,000 or 1,500 miles per hour.
So we got a special marine warning for the Boston
How much
Harbor.
does a 70-mile-per-hour wind affect you? I don't know. Do you want to build a snowman? Why are you guys so locked in on snow up here? Somebody in New York said it's getting darker over here in York, Pennsylvania. Yeah, you've got a pretty strong storm coming towards you. Harrisburg is also getting hit pretty good right now. Harrisburg, Pennsylvania is getting a severe thunderstorm. So that's going through Mechanicsburg right now. And that's going to keep moving into Progress, Elizabethtown, and places like that. So it's important you guys get indoors and away from windows. A lot of these cameras are going down too. So that's also a pretty strong storm, I believe, going through Harrisburg right now. Yeah, none of those cameras are working. Happy 4th. Looks like they've allowed that destructive severe thunderstorm warning to expire. They have allowed that to expire. Somebody up here in Alexandria says the temperature dropped to 91 from 99. Gosh, it's too hot.
So that's the first severe thunderstorm warning of the day.
It is way too hot.
And it's actually charging,
out there, though.
which is some good news here so that I can keep on our live stream. And I can upload the video today. Oh boy, what a show scene here today. If you're just joining us now, a severe thunderstorm warning is issued for Berkshire County until 7:30 p.m. So wind gusts will be excessive of 60 miles per hour. Large hail, damaging clouds to ground right now, and very heavy rainfall is expected with this storm.
Right now, we do have a strong storm down here coming into Glen Burnie, Elk Ridge. We're talking about 60-mile-per-hour winds with this. Okay, that's going to be your main threat.
I'm going to go ahead and
at least as the storm first gets going.
I'm going to go ahead and click on this one here. Just take a picture. There we go. Because I have not had one that impacted the region yet.
Ryan, do you and your family ever come up to Louisville for thunder? No.
No.
I have never done any of the quintessential like Kentucky stuff. I haven't been to the Derby. I haven't been to the Thunder. I haven't done anything other than, of course, I went to Hillbilly Days, the biggest and probably the best festival in Kentucky. You know, in Pikeville, my hometown. But I haven't been to the other things. I need to go.
So that's concerning.
Again, here's a look at the SPC risk today. We've got two big areas that we're watching, Washington, D.C., and then also the area between Oklahoma City and Wichita. That's where the worst storms are expected to be tonight, but anywhere in the yellow could see damaging winds tonight. And you can see crazy-looking shelf clouds like this. This was out there in Jackson County, Illinois, not too long ago. We got another view of that from Kendra Blair. And then another view out here in Kansas from Alyssa. Look at this stuff, y'all. It's absolutely plumb wild. It's Shelf Cloud City out there. There's another cool view of the top of the storm out there in Frederick, Maryland. And once again, watch out for those crown flashes. Big time storm in the distance out there in Pennsylvania.
And for the first time, you will see the severe thunderstorm warning.
This is a good shot. That's a good shot. That's a robust updraft right there. Is that the storm? This is in Carroll County, Maryland. Is this the storm that popped up right over DC? Is this our blip?
Update to the Sullivan County alert.
That might be the blip.
And they may have to issue it
Here's more
for
of that flooding out there
Orange
in,
County.
Illinois. Crazy flooding in
Crazy.
County, Illinois.
Crazy.
And then there's Sumner County, Kansas. Just lots of storms going on today, y'all. Lots of storms. We had 50 warnings not too long ago. Now we're back down to 45, I believe. But we do have a very strong storm out here near Borger in Texas. Golf ball size hail on that one. In Nebraska, south of Bedford, we've got golf ball size hail coming into Logan and Thompson counties.
Oh, for quarter size.
And then probably one of our stronger storms right now, though, is going through Harrisburg, Pennsylvania currently.
Wow.
Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. All these cameras, none of these cameras are working.
Oh, and by the way, another we got multiple bad storms in New York. In fact, one is about to reach the state line to Connecticut. So if you live in Connecticut, you must be in a seeking shelter now. We're going to be back on the air at 7 o'clock. Looks like they will not be activating Western Mass Sky One yet. They may, once a severe thunderstorm warning for Chicopee gets issued, which is starting to get well. And I want to say, the special marine warning for the Boston Harbor is actually very. You don't normally see a special marine warning for the Boston Harbor yet. You normally don't see a warning for the Boston Harbor. Pretty rare to see it. So, because the box does include Boston, I'm going to say this. This special marine warning is for Boston! Yeah! Severe thunderstorm warning, guys. What is this for? It's for the southern counties. So we got a new severe thunderstorm. First, we got our second severe thunderstorm warning, and this one's from Upton. Just tripped over this. Here, see that it didn't. What's this? Okay, we've got our first WWLP weather work cut in.
Interrupting ABC Nightly News just to get you an update here on this severe thunderstorm warning for southern Berkshire County. Right now, no rain in Hamden, Hampshire, or Franklin County. This is the storm we're concerned about. A severe thunderstorm warning now for southern Berkshire County. You can see this intense rain, frequent lightning, some hail here, right where Connecticut, Massachusetts, and New York intersect. The storm is moving southeast at about 35 miles per hour. There's the warning area, so it's just a little sliver Berkshire County, south of the Mass Pike, get inside. If you live west of Route 10 and 202 in Camden County, you may want to get inside as well, just to be on the safe side. Give yourself some time to get your people inside, because this storm could produce some lightning in southern Berkshire County, and also some lightning in western Camden County over the next half an hour or so. Again, the bulk of this energy is going to move into Connecticut, but it's still worth your while to get inside if you live in southern Berkshire County or in western Camden County, especially west of 10 and 202. Get inside to be on the safe side. And you can see that there's this cluster of storms that's moving toward Berkshire County right now. The heaviest weather is to our south and to our west. You can see all these lightning strikes well south and west of Berkshire County, and most of that is going to miss us. But I'm expecting at least some scattered showers from this storm system, and there certainly could be a scattered thunderstorm or two. And we have the severe thunderstorm warning for southern Berkshire County until 7:30 tonight. Again, that severe thunderstorm warning until 7:30 this evening. Severe thunderstorm watches in effect until 11 o'clock for Berkshire County, and there's the chance for scattered showers and even a scattered thunderstorm or two anywhere in the Pioneer Valley here through about 10, 11 o'clock tonight. If you're going to be outside, keep an eye on the radar on the 22 News app or here on 22 News. We now send you back to nightly news, already in progress on 22 News.
Alright, so that was a check-in from Brian Rapids regarding a severe thunderstorm warning from the National Weather Service. Again, we now, if you're just joining us on PBN, it is now 6:55. So we do have two severe thunderstorm warnings, one for Litchfield County and one for Middlesex and Haven. By the way, most of the storms are actually going to be staying south into Connecticut, but we could see a severe thunderstorm or two in western Massachusetts. We actually do have a special marine warning, so activate WXT42. What's this? The National Weather up to New York has issued a special warning for eastern Long Island Sound until a strong southeast at 20 knots. What's this? Huh. We got Wallingford under this as well. And again, Essex, you're in this, East Lyme, you're in this. Again, strong thunderstorms are about to be into us. Look as well. But again, we have multiple of them. I didn't mean to do so here because, we got Eastern Long Island Sound under this in about a few hours. And then we got this special marine warning until 7:45 p.m. And this one, it's a big one. that one is a big one because let's see. Let's move on. We got the news at noon up next. We're coming up on around 2 hours until. Oh, we're gonna be at that 2 hour limit mark, so we're gonna get you back for just a little bit, and we're gonna go back to live shows at around 1 week. Well, at 7:23. You won't get one. You will not miss anything. But let's get to an NBC TV Storm Tracker update.
I'll take meteorologists Ryan and Hammerhead. One update on some dangerous thunderstorms moving through Connecticut. We have a severe thunderstorm warning in effect for Litchfield County, also for portions of New Haven and Middlesex counties. Let's take a closer look at both of these storms. I'll start off to the north and west. The storm moving through Salisbury is particularly intense, has the potential to produce hail the size of $half and also some very strong wind. This one's moving into Salisbury right now. It's moving to the south and east at about 35 miles per hour. So from Falls Village all the way down toward Torrington and Winstead. Be on the lookout for this one. South Keenan at 7:06, South Norfolk at 7:18, Goshen at 7:23, and Torrington a little after 7:30 this evening. That's storm number one. The second storm we're watching is down here, moving through portions of New Haven County. I'll zoom in a little bit closer for you and show you where this one's moving. This one's heading out to the south shortly, but it does have the potential to produce quite a bit of lightning and some strong wind. Searching from Durham right now into Wallingford, you can see one of those lightning bolts right there in Durham, and also now moving through portions of North Madison and Killingworth. This is going to continue to move to the south and east toward Long Island Sound. One of the concerns I have this evening is that these storms are producing quite a bit of lightning, and so many people are out and about with outdoor activities. You can see all the cloud ground lightning strikes we've seen so far. These storms will be dangerous, so make sure you stay inside, stay away from windows until these storms pass. The main threats will be strong damaging winds and a lot of lightning, and there's a secondary concern for some hail in the strongest of the storms that develop. We're going to send you back to programming right now for Sail 4, but we are going to continue the weather coverage on the NBC Connecticut app and NBCConnecticut.com. We're not going anywhere, so keep an eye to the forecast through this evening on your phone, on your mobile, on the NBC Connecticut app, and we will keep you one step ahead of the storm every step of the way. We'll be back here on NBC Connecticut at 7:30 with another update. This is an NBC Connecticut.
So if you're just joining us right now, that was NBC Connecticut and Ryan Hammerhand. Again, we have a severe thunderstorm watch for Berkshire County. And again, we've been telling you something about this cluster of storms here that have been anything but crazy. So, and I forgot to add Litchfield County in these thunderstorm warning box as well as some of the other counties. That was my mistake, but because Berkshire County was in our immediate area. Well, we got a severe thunderstorm warning. Got to get WXJ 41 to an activation.
Killingworth around 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Heaven in North. From Albany has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northwestern Westchester County and northern County, central New York.
official statement from Ryan Hall, y'all. I support police. Oh, man. Let's go! Yeah, we got a pretty good storm coming in. Dang.
So we're gonna be sending you for a little bit back to coverage, but we have it now a new severe thunderstorm warning for Richfield counties, so we're gonna send these over to a separate stream to give you guys information about this warning. We'll be back in about a couple of seconds.